Halo, hai, salam kenal, Davi.
Hi, Miss Atik. Thank you for coming, Miss Ati, and then for your willingness to share your expertise about 3D augmented reality. Because I believe because you are a certified educator, right? So that's why probably that you want to share something to him, to Daffy, about his project. Okay, and for 1 hour in the further you wanna it could be like a question and answer like that, or just like what do you want, Miss Ati, like a practice together, or you want to explain first, which one?
Okay, hi Davi, and thank you, Miss Penny, for welcome me in this workshop 1 hour. Maybe it can be more if you want it. Actually, yeah, I'm a certified assembler, a certified educator. But here I will share about my experience based on my level. Nah, jadi ada level-levelnya, Davi. Berarti levelnya memang not a very too high, but I hope with my experience, with my skill in assembler 3D, I can help you. But don't worry, if I cannot help you, or maybe you have something difficulties that maybe I cannot really give you a solution. Don't worry, I have a friend, so many friends, yeah, another ace, yeah, with a high level than me. So don't worry. Now, here for our first, I want to know, can you tell me where your what is that, your skill in knowing assembler edu or assembler studio?
So how far do you get so
Yeah.
about
So,
assembler? Go on.
I didn't get it.
So how far do you know about assembler?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I know how to make scenes in augmented reality. That's all I.
okay. Do you use assembler edu or assembler studio?
Assembler Studio.
Assembler Studio. Oh, okay, nice. So it means that you have the account, yeah, of Assembler Studio. Assembler Edu, do you have it?
I do.
Yeah. It will be so nice if you have both of them. And actually, three of them. We have three assembler here, yeah, that you can use to provide your way in making or creating your project. So there are three, yeah, there are three apps, yeah, that you can use, and both of three of them is in line with Assembler Edu and Assembler Studio. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so let's start with with my presentation first. Is it okay?
Go on, Miss.
Okay, thank you. My presentation is not very too long, just for you to know that this is Assembler Edu and this is Assembler Studio. What the differences and the similarity for these two apps? Yeah. Okay. Okay, yay! Welcome to Assembler presentation. This is my presentation. Okay, let's start by clicking this a few. Now, okay, actually, because Assembler Studio or Assembler Edu based on the website also, yeah, Davi, it needs your strong internet connection, yeah. And if your project too much asset or object, especially you take this object from outside or another marketplace, yeah, maybe you will get hard to to load this project, yeah. So do you get what I mean? Okay, I will give you example of this. Now, welcome to assembler. So assembler divided become two actually in your handphone apps and the website. Yeah, in your handphone, it's called assembler edu. You have already got the assembler edu, right, Davi? Now, the content in Assembler Edu is a little bit different in Assembler Studio. And we need, even though they're different, we need both of them. Kita butuh dua-duanya. Why? I will give you a hint. Because we are dealing with 3D, yeah, object and 3D connection. It means that we need something to make them reality. Do you know AR, augmented reality? Yeah, it is the object in a computer, yeah, that the process in a computer can be transferred outside our real life, yeah, for the example like that. And how to do that? We need a marker to do that. Yeah, that's why we need Assembler Edu. Okay, only in Assembler Edu in your handphone, yeah, you can scan the barcode. Yeah, if you know the barcode, yeah, in Assembler Edu it's called marker. In augmented reality, it's called marker. So Assembler Edu have two kind of marker. Yeah, QR marker and custom marker. Okay. If you have already installed the application, that's good. So let's go to the virtual class, yeah, Davi. Okay, now let's click it. Okay, in this virtual class, yeah, just like a Google Classroom. Yeah, maybe you and Miss Penny can join together in this one class. Or maybe your other friends who wants to know about your project, yeah, can join in this class, just like your own class, just like Google Classroom. Okay, we can create a class as many as we want, yeah. But the differences in this virtual class that we only can already create the class for you here, yeah. The differences between the Google Classroom and this virtual class in Assembler is that in Assembler, you easy to connect or to share your project, yeah. It's very easy. If you already got your project, yeah, you finish it and you share it, it's done. Just one way. But if you share it to the other website or the other blogs, yeah, it needs some step to do that. Okay, that's the difference in Google Classroom and Assembler Studio. A class, yeah. And in a virtual classroom in Assembler Edu, we don't have like, do you know chat? Yeah, in Google Classroom we can chat, yeah, to Miss Fanny, yeah. We
Yeah,
can,
that's right.
we cannot chat in a real time. Yeah, just like we chat in a group, yeah. But we can post something or we can say something in our post. Yeah, and then someone will respond you. Okay.
Oh, so this is like a social media of Assembler, is that right?
Yeah,
So you
that's
share,
right.
so you can post and share to the others in that class for,
Yeah, in
so
that
you need
class.
to join to that class and then you can post and share to each other.
That's right, Miss Fanny. Just like Google Classroom, we need them to join. Yeah, we need other friend to join in our class. Yeah, how? By using the class code. If they don't have a class code or the class link, yeah, they cannot jump inside this class. Yeah, I think this class is very important for you, yeah, Davi, yeah, because you can communicate with Miss Fanny or maybe with me if you need something. Yeah, something difficulties. I will visit. I will visit. Not sometime. I will visit. Every time I open my assembler project, and I always do that. Don't worry. In my tab, do you like? Do you see my tab? It's always there every day. So I can see what you want, where your project is right now. Yeah, I can observe you here. Yeah, just don't worry. I will stay by with you. Yeah, and also Miss Penny. It's very easy. Okay, now let's jump up. Oh yeah, I saw you saw this one. Yeah, in website. Okay, Davi, in this website, yeah, one that we cannot do is make a project. Yeah, if we want to create a project, Assembler Edu project, yeah, in website, it will drive us to first go to the studio, or you have to open it in your handphone. Okay, that's the important things, yeah, Davi, yeah. Okay, now, mana tadi? Oke, di sini.
So there are three apps, if I can include. So the one is Assembler Word. The one, the blue one is for making the project. If you have more than one slide, one scene like that. If it is the one with the icon, that one, the face, the smiley one, is Assembler Edu. Is like a classroom that we're going to interact to each other. Is that right?
Yeah, Assembler Edu.
And then, and the one with the phone or with the iPad, we need that one to scan the trigger so we can see it, the augmented reality.
That's right.
Okay, right.
Right. Why I call it 3 apps? Because Assembler Edu have another Assembler apps, ya. Let me show you.
Jadi mau lihat AR-nya itu harus pakai handphone atau pakai iPad gitu. Kalau di komputer, di laptop itu hanya bikinnya aja. Lebih gampang buatnya itu di laptop.
Benar. Why? Because it's there is no enough space in our finger. So it will be more easy if we do it in Assembler Studio. Now let's go to Assembler Studio. Okay, you can practice, yeah. You can practice Assembler Edu in your handphone. You can create project, but in Assembler Edu, you cannot add the scene. Ya.
Nah, oke. Jadi kalau di Assembler Edu, cuman satu aja. Jadi nggak only one scene. But if it is Assembler Studio, you can add more than one scene. The one that she has.
Yeah, and also in Assembler Edu, you cannot import the 3D object from Marketplace.
Okay.
Only in the Assembler Studio, Davi. Okay, let's go to Assembler Studio. Okay.
Okay.
Now it's very easy for me to explain you about Assembler Studio because you already get the account and you already put your project there. Okay, now which one that you want to know? This is the studio. I will give you tutorial each of the features or the marketplace or how to scan it. Which one?
The studio.
Which one? Studio. Okay, let's go to the studio first. Yeah. Okay. If you have the account, yeah, you will directly go to your dashboard. Yeah, studio dashboard. It contains your project here. In this dashboard, you will get know how many projects that you have already created. Yeah, just click this one, this blue one. Nah, here on top of this dashboard, yeah, there is individual monthly is mine because I'm the ace, yeah. So I have a privilege to open all of the asset. Can you open all of your asset, Davi?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I need to know your plan, your account plan. So where is your account plan right now? Is it basic, medium, premium, or individual monthly?
Premium, I think.
Why don't you open it first?
Okay.
studioassemblerword.com, and then you share your screen.
Okay, here you will see the account that you can upgrade. Yeah, and as for your information, yeah, if you need to upgrade your account, yeah, you need to buy some license here. Yeah, and there is a cost of that. Yeah, and don't worry, if you buy it from the right person, which is as distributor, yeah, you will get the fee not too much. And I don't know your plan is in which one.
My plan is the free one.
The free one.
Free one. Okay, so in a free plan you only got 400 access here, yeah, and only one custom marker. And if you want to take other object in other marketplace, it cannot be more than 8 megabyte. Yeah, because it will not load perfectly, or maybe, and it cannot, yeah, only one. I think it's only one object. Yeah, because it's very high. It's very high.
Takes
Here,
much storage, yeah.
yeah, the storage is very high if you take asset in another marketplace. So for me, it is better you maximize taking object or asset in assembler because it will not take too much storage. Nah, I have this one 340 megabyte. Yeah, I already take my all marker. Yeah, because individual monthly, yeah, I have a limit here, only 3 months. So after 3 months, I need to upgrade it. Yeah, for me, because I'm ace, I don't need to buy this plan. But if you interest in upgrading your plan, I can help you. Don't worry. I will give you not too much cost. Yeah, just be careful if you want to buy the plan, yeah, your account plan to upgrade.
Okay.
Now let's go to project. Okay, here we go. You can make your project public or private. Yeah, it depends on the setting that you create in your project. Yeah, Davi, yeah. Okay. Now, for the example, let's create a new one. Okay. Nah, I know that you already familiar with this feature, yeah, Davi. Okay. Now, which feature in this studio that you still confused or you don't know how to use it? Which one? That may not take so long. Which one? From here, yeah, in the left tab, yeah, there's a save 3D object, image, text, video, setting. You can use it. And in the middle here, we have scene, yeah. Only in the Assembler Studio, you can add the scene. And in the right tab, there is publish. If you already finish your project, yeah, you can publish it. or maybe you still confused or still doubt with your project, you can use preview here. And this icon, yeah, this is very important. If you if you want to know the object list that you already take in your marker area, you need to click this one, because sometimes, yeah, we cannot see it from our marker. Ya, kadang-kadang itu aset kita itu hilang. Sebenarnya tidak hilang. It's only hiding somewhere. Ya,
Aset
hiding
itu
somewhere.
maksudnya objek ya, Miss ya?
Yes, we call it
Okay.
asset. Yeah, this is your asset. This is your asset. Yes, 3D asset or 2D asset. Okay. Yeah. This one. Now, which one that you feel confused?
Importing the 3D shapes.
The 3D
Import.
asset.
Yeah.
Okay, in 3D object here, we have the shape that you need, maybe, yeah, for your project, yeah. And assembler already add so many pack, yeah. There is animal pack, a shape pack, yeah, building pack, yeah, so many. If your project is like you created like a Roblox, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, like a Roblox, yeah, maybe.
No, it's a water filter.
Water filter. Do you have a blueprint? Sometimes if you want to create a tools, yeah, you need a blueprint, like you design it first in a drawing. Do you have it? So that I have the, what is that? The imagination about your project.
Yes,
because
I do.
It's very. Can you explain more about your?
It's like a tube.
Cube. Cube.
No,
Cube.
with a
Cube.
T. With a T.
Cute.
No. Wait.
Wait. Maybe you can draw it in this annotation.
Okay.
Okay, you can draw it so that I have
So we
a description.
make our object like that based on this basic geometry like that. We combine them together.
Yeah, we can. If it is the right shape, Miss Fanny, because sometimes if our imagination is very wild, yeah, sometimes the asset that we wanted in assembler not there yet. That's why ACE always request, yeah, some asset to the head O of assembler. Tuh. Jadi ini semuanya, ini aset-aset semuanya ini hasil dari requestnya ACE, para ACE, ya Davi ya. Dulu itu belum pernah. I think 1 year ago, the asset is not complete like this. And this is not very complete for me. Sometimes I also take asset to other marketplace. Okay, this one?
That's a cube. But I'm not good at drawing.
Okay.
Okay, what about we make something that one? What's your idea here?
I have a basic geometry here, yeah, Davi. Do you have any idea, yeah, what shape that you will take for to make your project, your water filter, yeah?
Ya, apa kira-kira?
Sphere. And then square. And then a cylinder. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Or probably just like a water filter, but in your own way, Miss Ati.
Okay. Excuse me, I will.
Wait. Yes.
Water filter, it's just like a tumbler, right?
Yes, like a tumbler.
mistake. Okay. So we need a key sphere, yeah, this one.
Okay.
Okay, let's pick all of the 3D object and also what else? What else?
Cylinder.
Cubes.
Cube.
Right?
Cube.
Yeah.
You said that like a tumbler.
This one.
Yes, quarter cylinder,
Okay,
blue.
this one. This
Can
one.
we recolor that one?
Let's see. I think we cannot recolor here,
Okay.
except we take it from another marketplace. Yeah, that's
Okay.
why assembler give us so many choice of the shape and color.
I
Same
see.
shape but different color.
Yeah. All right.
Which
So
what else?
it looks like Tinkercad. Am I right?
Which one?
Miss Ati, it looks like Tinkercad, right?
Tinkercad.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Apalagi? Apa? Pakai ini enggak? Apa kotak kayak gitu? What do you think?
Only a square, cylinder, and a sphere. That's all I need.
Square. I think this one,
And maybe a
yeah.
torus.
Huh?
A torus, a donut.
A donut.
Oh, donut. I think you got all of the shape here. Only you can combine it.
Torus.
Torus.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it, yeah. Let's try it. Okay. Now let's make it a little bit small. Okay, let's check. Segini nih lubangnya nih. Oke. Ini ya. So this half cube blue, you can make it as a square, rectangle. You can make it thin or thick, ya, depend on the size here. Nah, di sini nih, di sini Davi. This cube ya bisa diubah-ubah, bisa jadi kubus, persegi, ya, tebal, tipis, itu dari sini, dari size-nya ini. Oke, X, Y, Z ya, itu sumbunya. Nah, the arrow with different colors is represent the X, Y, Z. Okay, the green one is the Y, yeah, and the blue one is the Z, and the wait, yeah, okay, and the red one is the X. If you need it to slide it left and right, so it means that you will going to change the X. Yeah, if you want to change forward and backward, yeah, it means that you change the Z. Okay, if you want it so up and down, you change it the Y. So rotation, if you wanted to what's that, turn around, so the rotation is you need to change, yeah. But if you need it so thick, long, yeah, or thin, just change the size. Let's give us try. If we change the X, ya, yang merah, kita ubah 5, jadi apa? Oh, like that. It's become so tall here, long, yeah. Okay, if we change the Y, what happened? Satu aja. Become thin, yeah. Okay, if we change the Z, okay, how about 9? I think very long. Nah, that will do, Davi. Okay, understand? So for this cube, what do you want from this cube? Nah, mau jadi apa nih? Mau jadi kotak, kubus atau persegi panjang atau tebal tipis?
Tipis.
Tipis ya. Kalau tipis berarti setipis apa? Ini kurang tipis.
Kurang.
Kurang?
Iya, udah.
Oh, segini tipisnya.
Yes.
Oke, lalu apa lagi? Sebentar ini disingkirkan dulu. Let's move this.
Silindernya bisa digedein.
Oke, silindernya mau dibesarkan. How about the size of this cube, half cube? Is it like this?
Dikecilin.
Dikecilin.
Itu untuk
Dikecilin
jadi base-nya aja.
Oh, untuk jadi base-nya. Oke, kalau dikecilin, bisa dikecilin segini. Dan ini. Kita coba ya. Segini kah?
Iya, segitu. Udah.
Can we see it from the top, Miss?
Of course, this is 360 degrees. From left to side, up and down. Here you go, or diagonal like this. Yes, in every way. And please remember, we have a marker area here that show to us which one is front, which one is back. Yeah, if you place it, your project, your object, yeah, not in the front. So when we scan it, the first things that appear is the back of your project. Okay, do you understand, Davi? Okay.
Yes.
Is it enough? Enough?
Yes.
Oh, jadi kalau mau nurunin itu diklik yang panah atas, ditahan, diklik ke bawah, turun, drag down gitu ya?
Ya, tinggal diklik, ditahan, di drag.
Oke.
Ya, this is DND ya, drag and drop ya. How about this one? This sphere. What do you want it to be?
Sphere-nya actually aku nggak bakal pakai.
Oh, ini nggak pakai.
Yeah.
Can I delete it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, how about this one? Cylinder. Make it bigger?
Yeah, it should be bigger.
Make it bigger. How much is that?
Not really big, tapi I think it's half of the base.
Half of the base. Okay, let's try it. Is that? Jadinya seperti itu.
What are you typing, Davi?
Notes, miss.
Wait. Like this? Is that enough here?
Yes, it's enough.
Okay. Like this?
Iya.
Okay.
And then donut itu apa? The size should be the same. Kayak atasnya silindernya.
Okay. If you want to move it, yeah, this object, please make it sure you have to look it, yeah, the back, yeah, fronts up and down, yeah. Sometimes if you look only in front, it's like, yeah, it's right position. But if you turn it around, yeah, the position can be changed. So you need to more carefully. Okay, Davi?
Okay, miss.
Nah, jadi harus diperhatikan meskipun kalau di depan terlihat dia itu sudah rapi, tapi kalau diamati dari samping itu kadang tidak sesuai. Okay. This one. So let's seperti ini.
Iya.
This
18.
one. Ini. How about the high?
The highness itu kayak apa? Nempel sama silindernya.
Ini sudah cukupkah untuk apa panjangnya, tingginya?
Tingginya di ke bawahin lagi.
Ini kurang tinggi atau terlalu tinggi?
Udah tinggi.
Sudah segini
Nempel
aja?
ya. So should be
Yeah.
on the surface of the sphere, like that.
Yeah.
Oke,
Should
berarti
attach on the sphere. The
kita
donut.
lihat size-nya 535. Kita coba ya. Oh. Okay.
Have you tried this one, Davi?
Yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
Maybe this is too big. Okay. This one. This one. Seperti ini, apakah ini terlalu pipih?
Udah itu udah cukup. Udah tipis.
Masih belum sesuai. Itu terlalu panjang. Tebalannya, coba lihat.
Miss Ati katanya Davi udah bikin tuh. Mungkin dia mau share screen.
Ya, boleh.
Coba tuh, tunjukin nih. Mungkin nanti ada yang mau ditanyain.
Oke.
Yuk, share screen yuk.
Aku nggak bisa share screen.
Hai Dasya.
Halo. Nggak bisa share screen.
Nggak bisa. Nggak tahu kenapa.
Bisa kok all participant.
Emang bisa kalau itu, tapi di settingnya nggak bisa aku.
Di setting.
Coba kamu share linknya. Bu Fedi yang share screen.
Oke, bentar.
Oke.
I think I have made it, tapi aku lupa save.
Hai Dasya, welcome Dasya. You can install this app. Yeah, wait a minute. I will give you.
Miss Ati, is it auto save or no?
Oh yeah, for the saving, yeah, for temporary assembler not give us permission to auto save. So you need and you have to save it, yeah, after you put one or two objects. Okay, Davi, because we afraid when your connection is down, yeah, your last saving is not saved correctly. So you have to, you have to start it, your project. I'm afraid like that. So to make your saving not too very hard, yeah, please do not save after some step you get and then you save it. Takutnya nanti kalau terlalu lama Davi saving sudah banyak objek yang masuk ya, yang sudah Davi taruh ya, itu nanti akan sangat lama untuk loading savingnya. Jadi caranya Bu Ati, my suggestion, kalau Davi sudah melakukan dua langkah, misalnya menaruh satu objek, lalu menaruh lagi satu objek, langsung di save. Ya, karena di assembler ini masih belum ada sistem auto save. Nah, ini nanti akan dikembangkan. Karena nanti kita akan ada yang namanya offline studio, offline studio. Jadi nanti bisa dilakukan secara offline gitu.
Okay. Why don't you try it first, Davi? Go on. The one that you just tell to her to design. Why don't you try it by yourself, right, Miss Ati? Dicoba dulu ya.
Coba
Okay.
dulu. Dasya sekarang menggunakan apa, Nak? You use handphone, laptop?
Laptop.
Laptop, okay. Do you have handphone in your side right now? Okay. I will give you a link. Laptop ya, oke. Bu Ati kasih link untuk regis ke account Assembler Edu Studio. Mana ini? Nah. Oke. Bu Ati taruh di chat ya. Tes ya.
Oke.
Nah, di situ coba diklik. Di situ nanti regis ya. Regis dulu. Where are the others, Dasya? Where is Albert? Faris? Miss
I don't
Fanny,
know.
your mentis? You don't know. Your mentis only Davi or there is others?
Only mentees, but I already invite the others. It seems that they have a different kind of project like that. Yeah.
So it means that you in your one team there consists some of mentees and they have a different central idea or they different focus. That right? Or
They
only
still
Davi?
have one central idea, one key concept like that, like a group central idea, but they have their own project like that.
Oh,
I
I
have
see.
four students. They have 3 different projects.
Oh, I see. Same like in my team, we have one central idea, but their interest focus in a different way. But same step, same focus point.
Okay.
I don't know about their project yet. I don't know what they want to make. Gimana Dasya? Have you already assigned in that Assembler Studio?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you can try.
Oke. Account itu ya? Apa namanya? Codika?
Boleh atau akan sendiri juga boleh.
Codika.
Oke, bye.
Miss Ati, kalau misalnya objeknya itu nggak ada di library-nya ya, library assetnya itu, asset library, I mean, so we can make our own asset like that using the basic geometry, right? Rather than import it from the marketplace. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why Assembler give us a pack of basic geometry.
Okay.
If that enough for us to build something, yeah, I think we no need to take it from other marketplace. Why? Because it will take much storage, yeah, and sometimes it's very heavy to load. Yeah, it's depend on the marketplace and the object.
And after that, after we make our own assets like that, can we act like animation like that? Is it possible?
Yeah, it's possible. It's from marketplace. You mean?
No, from the assembler.
Oh,
is it
okay.
possible or is it available to add
Interactivity.
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 Like
Yeah,
a
we can.
Google slide, right?
Yeah, that's right. If Miss Fanny familiar with Genially, PowerPoint, yeah, it seems like that. But not animation how to move. Yeah, if we have human object, yeah. If you take it from assembler and the human object is not animate, yeah, we cannot give animation except we take it from another marketplace. If we want our object, especially humanoid, yeah, it's called humanoid. Yeah, if we want in our project have a humanoid, yeah, we can take the object in a marketplace, yeah, and then we comprise it, yeah, into FBX, yeah, only FBX format that
FBX.
FBX format, yeah,
Okay.
can be accepted by assembler. The other format we cannot. If you got the other format, you have to comprise it into FBX. Just like my, yeah.
Jadi hanya nerima FBX ya, yang lainnya nggak bisa ya?
Nggak bisa. Nah, some of my project, yeah, I don't want to get confused, yeah, because my laptop is not very high, super high, yeah. So I will take the object that I need, yeah, with the format FBX. Jadi mau bagaimanapun suka nggak suka sama objek itu, asalkan itu bisa dipakai dan formatnya itu FBX, bagi saya itu nggak apa-apa, diambil aja gitu. Karena kalau mau mengubahnya ke bentuk atau format lain, OBJ, GLB, itu harus melalui step-step lagi. Sedangkan skill, ya kadang our skill is not fit with that, and also our laptop, yeah, not run in the right apps. Jadi ada apps-nya lagi gitu, Miss Feni. Kalau laptopnya Davi bisa menginstal banyak apps, itu nggak apa-apa, bisa dicoba gitu. Jadi selama ini objek saya yang humanoid itu aku ambil dari memang murni FBX dari marketplace. Jadi nggak perlu saya merubahnya pakai apps yang lain gitu.
Asalnya udah FBX ya, jadi nggak ribet convert ke FBX.
Cuman ya itu pusingnya adalah kita memilih dari sekian ratus objek yang FBX.
Oke.
Nah, kalau contoh yang punya saya yang ini, yang human tadi, itu sudah melalui proses banyak itu. Yang mana? Nah, yang presentasi tadi itu sudah melalui begitu banyak. Kalau ini asli dari assembler. This is from assembler. So we no need change it into animation. Ya.
Kalau pohon-pohonnya tadi dari assembler juga?
Dari assembler, ya. Kecuali yang ini, this is humanoid. This is me. Mirip nggak ya? Nggak ya? Rambutnya ya.
Mirip orangnya.
Orangnya ya. Seragamnya Cika yang mirip nih. Nah, kalau yang
iya ya, seragam Cika ya.
Ini Cika nih, tuh, ini Miss Ati nih.
Oke, nice.
Sudah menjadi penghuni metaverse. Nah, di sini ini prosesnya banyak nih, Miss Feni. Dari marketplace ya, di situ pertama bukan marketplace dulu, tapi dari apps avatar. Dari apps avatar itu kita pilih, kita desain our own. Maaf, ini mau habis baterainya. Oke.
Nih, sambil nunggu Miss Ati ambil charger nih. Davi udah sampai mana, Dav?
Mana, Nak? Nggak bisa share ya?
Harusnya sih bisa.
Nggak bisa, Miss, gara-gara sistemnya laptop aku sendiri.
Coba kalau mau sharing tuh gimana, Miss Ati? Kalau mau share linknya, apakah langsung share linknya atau?
Sebenarnya kalau assembler ini masih belum ada yang namanya collaboration project ya.
Oh, jadi harus masuk tadi ya, assembler edu tadi ya, supaya kelihatan.
Jadi kita orang luar itu tidak bisa mengedit project orang lain itu.
Tapi
Jadi memang
bisa melihat aja.
bisa melihat aja gitu.
Hmm.
Meskipun orang itu mendapatkan link editor, jangan pakai link ini ya. Meskipun ini kita bagikan ke orang lain, if we share this to the other person with another account ya, it will not change our project. If we want to collaborate, itu nggak akan mengubah project kita. Meskipun mereka hanya mendapatkan kopian dari project kita. Mereka mengedit tidak akan merubah project kita. Gitu, karena memang Assembler Edu masih belum ada fitur co-editor seperti itu. Kalau di Genaili kan ada co-editor ya, Miss ya. Di Genaili, di PowerPoint itu ada co-editor. Nah, di Assembler ini masih belum ada. Ini masih sedang dikembangkan. Saya sudah minta untuk dikembangkan untuk fitur yang itu sih. Biar nanti kalau ada project itu anak-anak bisa langsung gitu. Nah, how to share our project is, do you see the blue one in the right tab? Yeah, Davi, are you listen?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's called publish. So just click it. Yeah, please fill the name of your project and little bit description of your project. Yeah, here you can give your project a cover. Nanti di bagian depan itu akan tampak covernya, tidak wajahnya blur. Tahu blur? Blur itu kan icon dari si assembler. Ya, kalau belum dipublish ya itu project kita masih dalam wajah blur yang berwarna yang dengan background biru itu ya. If you want to have that cover, you can upload a cover or you can capture. Misalnya ini ya, Kak capture nih. Oke, nah ini bisa nih langsung nih. Loh, bentar. Capture.
I already published it. Yes.
Okay, Anna.
That's right. That's good. That's good. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Nah, after you publish, please keep in mind ya, if you publish this project twice, third, you need to fulfill these rows ya. Ini harus diisi. Ini akan hilang kalau misalnya Davi akan mengulang publish-nya lagi gitu. Jadi ini memang wajib untuk diisi, misalnya gitu ya.
Science ya.
Choose a private or public because your plan is in a free plan, you cannot use this. Yeah? And then publish. Wait a second. It will give you some ways to share your project. Is it by web link? Yeah, you just can copy it. Yeah, or embed. Embed is if you want to share it in a blog. If you have a blog, yeah, Davi, yeah, you can embed this project by clicking this one, yeah. Customize, yeah, 500 or it's up to you. Yeah, you can choose one of these or all of them. Yeah, hide project. It means that in your blog there is no information about your project. Ya, jadi nggak ada yang namanya description, itu nggak akan terlihat, tersembunyi. If you tick hide watermark, so the watermark of Assembler Edu will not seen in your blog. Yeah, so everyone that look your project will confused or maybe questioning what apps is this karena watermarknya nggak ada. Or do you want a transparent background? Yeah, I'm not too use about this one, yeah, but that's the way you can embed the code. Yeah, just click it here, yeah, copy embed and put it in your blog. Okay, that's the second. And the others, yeah, generate QR marker. Nah, for QR marker, Davi, you can use this as many as you want, but it's different from custom marker. Okay, the differences is just from the appearance. Yeah, in QR marker, the appearance is the unique code that only assembler can scan it, or can what is that? Only created by assembler. Yeah, this is Unicode. Yeah. So only assembler edu or assembler world can scan your marker gitu. Jadi kalau scan yang lain, alat scan yang lain itu tidak akan bisa tampak langsung 3D-nya. Nanti akan diarahkan ke website. Biasanya seperti itu. Kalau pakai scanner yang lain ya, Davi ya, misalnya di handphone kan ada fasilitas ya, Miss Feni ya, di situ ya kalau kita kamera kita scan di QR barcode gitu ya, itu kan pasti ada linknya ya. Nah, kalau selain assembler edu nyekennya, itu nanti akan diarahkan ke website. Tapi kalau dia langsung di assembler edunya, ya, itu nanti akan langsung muncul, gitu, 3D-nya. Tanpa kita harus membuka lewat website.
Oh, jadi yang menyekennya itu lebih baik udah download apps-nya supaya terlihat 3D, terlihat augmented reality-nya gitu ya.
Augmented reality-nya benar.
Oke. Tapi kalau nggak punya langsung scan gitu, kalau pakai iPhone langsung scan cam atau pakai scanner di Android, dia leads to the website ya. You cannot see the augmented reality but only the 3D object.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the other way to share it, as I mentioned, because Assembler Studio is linked to Classroom, so it's very easy to share your project in that classroom. Jadi lebih gampang gitu. Kalau kita mau share apapun di virtual classroomnya Assembler, karena ini memang project khusus untuk Assembler, seperti itu ya. Nah, as I mentioned that you need to install 3 apps ya, Assembler Edu, Assembler World, and Assembler Studio. You have 2 apps, and the one app is for you. Biasanya ini karena memang agak tricky ya di assembler ya, untuk scan ya. Kadang if we create a project in Assembler Studio ya, and you want to scan it, some object cannot be read by Assembler Edu Scan. Gitu. Jadi scan-nya ini ada 2 cara, bisa melalui Assembler Edu atau Assembler saja. Nah, biasanya Assembler Edu ini bagi pelajar atau bagi guru. Nah, untuk yang Assembler saja, ya, itu biasanya dipakai oleh semua kalangan. Itu dipakai sampai ke mancanegara. Gitu, Kak. Kalau orang-orang luar itu kan nggak begitu antusias ya kalau untuk masuk ke kelas-kelas gitu ya. Nah, jadi diberi satu fasilitas yaitu assembler. Nah, bagaimana untuk mendapatkannya? Sama, ada di Play Store. Oke, mana ya? Coba.
Berarti tadi publish, Miss, terus pilih yang mana? Misalnya web, tadi web.
Mau yang mana?
Web
Mau yang web link?
Web link, coba Miss. Web link, berarti publish. Publish. Terus pilih ya, harus pilih topiknya. Terus submit. And then
submit. Oke, ditunggu. Nah, ini tinggal diklik.
Copy link.
Copy
Boleh
link.
di-share Miss itu Miss biar kita lihat, boleh nggak?
Oke, boleh nih ya.
Oke.
Di-share di
Di chat ya?
Di chat.
Oke.
Gimana Dasya? Dasya sudah sampai mana nih? Sudah masuk ke akunnya? Halo Dasya.
Udah.
Udah, oke. Dasya boleh coba-coba ya untuk masuk ke ini ya. Mulai dari 3D objek misalnya itu ya, kan banyak. Nah, ini bisa dibuka. Mau pilih apa? Dinosaurus. Coba diklik. Di sini banyak pilihan. Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
I am trying.
if you this one, it means that the connection. So just reload it. Biasanya seperti ini. Di sini mendung. Nah, ini salah satu kendalanya ya teman-teman ya, karena kita berhubungan dengan web.
Oke.
Silakan dicoba ya, Dasya. Ini. Nah, kalau sudah familiar dengan Studio, nanti Bu Ati ajarin familiar dengan Assembler Edu. Nah, silakan dipilih misalnya Brushiness Source. Kalau Bu Ati taruh di sini, nanti itu pasti akan tampak di link project yang Bu Ati kasih. Selama belum Bu Ati save dulu ya. Nah, ini kadang lama ya teman-teman. Because of the... Nah, ini pasti akan terjadi. Nah, aku stop share dulu karena berat. Gimana, Davi? How was your project so far? Maybe you want to share your project link so that I can.
Oh, I'm trying to open the link.
Di telepon apa, Mami?
The link that you share. Davi, ini Miss Atinya nanya udah sampai mana?
Oh, I already published, but aku belum itu.
Coba kasih linknya. Share on the chat.
I will copy the link first.
Yuk, biar ini Dasya temennya nih juga bisa melihat proyeknya. Kita lihat
Dasya
sama-sama.
juga, Dasya year 6 juga ya?
Yes.
Tapi dari Cikal, Surabaya.
Ya, nih. Sama-sama nih teman-teman nih ya. Kalian akan discussion sama-sama nih. Oh, ini.
Oh, oke, nice. Itu yang selain gambar Miss Ati tadi, avatar yang Miss Ati tadi, semuanya ada di library assetnya ya? Semua. Wow. Berarti harus cari detail banget ya, cari satu-satu yang mana yang cocok gitu.
Nggak apa-apa, lama-lama juga ini kok kita akan familiar kok, akan ingat sendiri. Oh, tempatnya di sini. Ini keren sekali nih. Keren banget. Bu Ati akan share ya. Maybe, kenapa aku leave? Maybe you make it a different colors. Mungkin mau dikasih warna yang lain nih ya, biar lebih kelihatan. Tapi ya terserah Davi sih.
Bisa diganti warnanya ya?
Ini kan seperti yang tadi buat dibilang, setiap shape itu sama tapi ada warna yang berbeda.
Oh, iya.
Misalnya donat ini ada merah, kuning, hijau gitu. Mau dikasih warna yang berbeda nggak apa-apa biar terlihat apa bentuknya ya Miss ya. Tapi ini bagus juga. Kita play hanya satu scene. Kita bisa bermain animasi hanya dalam satu scene, Miss Fanny sama Davi sama Dasya, ya. But it need a more skill. Jadi buat Davi yang sama Dasya yang masih pemula ini dibanyain saja scene-nya kalau mau ada yang namanya animasi itu. Misalnya nanti tutupnya bisa membuka. Itu pakai ini aja different scene gitu.
Oh, bisa gitu ya.
Bisa.
Oke.
Apa tadi? Acceleration. Apa? Bagian apa yang kalau mau kasih animate-nya, Miss?
Bagian sebentar ya. Oke. Di sini kita klik dulu objeknya. We need a trigger. Do you know trigger? Ya, we need a button. We need a button to start the move. Ya, for the example, this one ya. I will take an object as the button. Nah, jadi butuh trigger nih, itu. Butuh trigger. Sebenarnya tulisan yang ini Assembler Edu dan Assembler Studio itu sudah buat dijadikan trigger. Oke, di sini. And do you see here? Ya, there is add interactivity. Nah, interactivity, if you click it, ya, you will get the setting. There are so many settings. Ya, it can be moved if you want to move it. Ya, it can be forward, backward, left, right, up, down, custom. So here each of the interactivity has custom. Custom ini kita bisa menyesuaikan, ya, mau seperti apa. Mau dia itu nanti menghilang di detik sekian bisa. Nanti mau dia muncul di detik sekian bisa kita pakai custom. Ya, kalau forward, backward ini selain custom dia itu sudah pasti dia hanya akan maju terus. Setiap kali kita klik triggernya dia hanya akan maju dan maju. Contohnya ya, forward nih ya. Ini triggernya adalah button ini, oke. Select target to move. Nah, kita select nih, kita tunjuk targetnya. Targetnya adalah misalnya Bu Ati nih ya. Bu Ati akan maju ke depan nih. Berapa jaraknya? Jangan banyak-banyak, coba 3 ya. Nah, kita langsung apply advanced setting, bisa lihat di sininya. Nah, ini tahu yang namanya apa? Apa ini yang permainan susun-susun ini?
Coding?
Ya, coding. Tapi ini codingnya sangat mudah.
Oh, oke.
Apa namanya? Scratch, ya. Nah, Dasya dan Davi pernah main Scratch? Oh, seperti itu. Scratch pernah, Dasya?
Aku pernah join kelas coding.
Wah, keren. Itu bisa nih, pasti cool. Gampang nih buat Davi sama Dasya. Nah, ini permainan animasinya itu sama seperti Scratch. Kita mengarrange ya, step by step-nya mau bergerak seperti apa. Itu. Ya, tapi ini nggak pindah-pindah nantinya ya, teman-teman ya. Jadi kalau sudah ditata ya, laju atau flow-nya ya, itu nggak bisa dikembalikan lagi kecuali dihapus gitu teman-teman. Nah di sini ada tanda start time. Nah saat diklik dia akan mulai itu. Nah durasinya kapan? Durasinya berapa lama? Itu coba kalau durasinya dua ini hitungan detik ya, Kita coba ya. Kadang Bu Ati itu berhasil, kadang tidak. Memang seperti itu teman-teman. Berarti kalau mengajarkan interactivity ini agak-agak gimana gitu, apalagi harus berhadapan dengan sinyal. Nih, bentar ya.
Jadi kalau ngerjain ini tuh mendingan nggak usah zooman ya, jadi supaya nggak berat.
Ya. Benar. Dan malam hari karena sinyal itu ke kita semua ya, apalagi yang pakai wifi. Nah, itu Dasya sama Davi tuh pasti pakai wifi kan. Coba kita coba ya teman-teman. Nah tuh maju tuh. Nah,
jadi dia diklik itu, di tombol itu nanti objek yang tadi Bu Ati ya maju gitu ya. Oh, oke.
Nah, ya, karena kita tidak memilih custom, jadi kita tidak bisa menghentikan pergerakan dia. Setiap kali kita klik, dia hanya akan maju. Setiap kita klik, dia hanya akan maju terus sampai nggak tahu tuh ya tanpa batas. But if we use custom, tadi kan ada custom ya, kita bisa menyesuaikan gitu loh. Setelah gerakan maju, mau ditambahin gerakan apa? Nah, bisa tuh. Jadi saat diklik dia nggak akan maju terus, tidak cuma satu langkah, tapi bisa langkah bermacam-macam. Tapi itu lebih rumit. Nah, untuk sementara gunakan yang biasa saja ya, teman-teman ya. Kalau mau membuka, itu kan tutupnya akan membuka kan ya. Nah, itu pakai aja move ini. Nah, up gitu. Nah, berapa kali? Bisa misalnya itu tadi kan distance-nya kan 3, berarti kayak 3 langkah gitu.
Berarti kalau
Coba
dia naik mau dibuka, berarti kalau 4 berarti 4 kali langkah gitu ya ke atasnya gitu ya pengertiannya, Miss Ati.
sederhananya sih seperti itu.
Oh.
Ya. Nah, aku mencoba. Nah, karena yang tadi buat gerakan adalah humanoid, jadi tuh kayak aneh ya, dia itu kayak ditarik gitu ya. Tapi sebenarnya bisa tuh, Bu Ati bisa bergerak berjalan, itu bisa. Tapi harus melalui beberapa proses. Coba Bu Ati akan melayang nih, teman-teman. Seret tuh, Bu Ati
Tadi
terbang.
up tadi ya.
Karena kita milih yang up.
4
Oke.
kali yang tadi ya, berarti 4 step
Nah,
upward.
kan lebih panjang kan? Ya. Bagaimana
Oke.
kalau kita tambahkan ya? Kita tambahkan setelah up dia iya move-nya apa? Oke, go down. Kita coba ya. Select the target. Oke, Bu Ati go down dan banyak-banyak 4 ya tadi ya. Berarti dia akan turun. Nah, kita coba teman-teman. Jadi ada 2 interactivity nih. Kita play. Yuk. Ini. Sebentar, ini butuh kesabaran. Oke, Bismillah. Berarti nanti akan jadi seperti itu teman-teman kalau tidak ada customnya. Lagi, dia akan melakukan hal yang sama lagi. Nah, itu terjadi karena detiknya, ya. Detiknya harus diatur.
Kalau naiknya 4 berarti turunnya 4 gitu ya. Atau tergantung apa namanya ceritanya.
Move-nya setelah move yang awal tadi dia naik ya. Nah, yaitu selama 2 detik. Oke, coba kalau detik ketiga ininya.
Jadi dicoba-coba gitu ya, Bu ya.
Coba-coba. Bahkan para master pun seperti ini ya, teman-teman ya. Ada project baru gitu, challenge baru, terus mencoba gitu. Apakah ini sudah sesuai?
Oke. Berarti Miss Ati kalau misalnya kita mau, tadi kan Miss Ati share tuh kan dari introduction gitu ya kan, terus klik next. Berarti itu kayak ada alur ceritanya gitu ya, Miss Ati ya.
Iya, ada alur
Kalau
cerita.
kalau misalnya ini kan kalau Dasya apa Dasya proyeknya tentang apa Dasya?
Coba ceritakan Dasya.
Iya, cerita dong. Dasya nanti.
Dasya.
Yes.
Kalau Dasya proyeknya tentang apa?
Animal extinction.
About
What animal?
animal.
Yes.
Ya, animal extinction. What animal?
Animal extinction. Oh, oke. Ya, oke. Nah, berarti kan ada ceritanya nih. Nggak mungkin langsung tiba-tiba. So it's not suddenly the animal is died like that. It's like a story, right? So you make a story
Yes.
of each slide like that. Okay, and then it means that probably do you agree or no like this one, Miss Ati? So it's like an introduction, like a problem like that happened on the first scene, and then next to the scene or next to scene like that, you have kind of what we call that the reason, okay, cause and effect, right? Okay, and then after that, the last part that going to be a solution from you, right? Gitu. Jadi ada berapa scene. Jadi kayaknya memang perlu ada storyboardnya ya, Miss ya. Oh nanti objek ini akan terbang kayak gitu. Nanti kalau nanti objek
pertama mau ngapain gitu.
Iya, kayak gitu sih.
Ya,
jadi kebayang. Jadi kayak ada alur ceritanya. Nanti pas waktu di scan nih, misalnya pengunjung, nanti with your action later on, nanti orang lihatnya di handphone misalnya. Probably when your action like that, please download this app like that. And then nanti kelihatan tuh augmented reality-nya, dan klik next. Ih, cakep banget kayak gitu.
Iya, ya benar. Jadi kayak presentasi sekalian projectnya gitu.
Gitu. Jadi ada ini.
Okay.
Can we add audio like our voice like that?
Thank you for asking me that. I almost
Or
forgot.
video?
Ini.
For other
Of
video?
course. Bentar ya, Bu Ati tadi tuh harus share screenshot. Nah, bisa sekali. But actually in Assembler, we only take the audio or video in YouTube.
Oh gitu.
Masih belum bisa melakukan seperti kalau kita rekaman gitu, ya. Karena apa? Karena berhubungan dengan lisensi. Takutnya itu kita menampilkan video orang lain lalu saat dipublish itu akan menimbulkan perdebatan. Kenapa kau mengambil videoku
Copyright ya,
gitu?
copyrightnya ya, Miss ya.
Benar.
Berarti kalau kita misalnya ada we do have like a narration like that. Okay, we make our script and the narration. It's better that we upload to YouTube, right?
That's right.
Our voice
That's
to YouTube.
Yeah, our
Our own
voice.
YouTube.
Yeah. We can use a voiceover, yeah, or we can use application that can change our voice into children, boy, man, or girl, woman, or old lady.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
kita bisa pakai, kita bisa pakai ini ya, voice change. Nah, itu ada apps-nya tuh, misalnya nih.
Good grammar and spelling are important. But if you want to write
Caranya
essays that
bagaimana? Oke. If you ask me how to voice over, ya, it will be better that you record it first, ya, in your handphone, ya, or in your laptop, and you upload it in YouTube. Seperti itu ya. Kalau ada voice-nya kalian rekam dulu, lalu kalian upload di YouTube kalian. Nah, yang Bu Ati perlihatkan ini yang simpelnya aja dulu ya teman-teman ya.
Sorry to interrupt, tapi aku punya les.
Oh, oke. Punya les nih, Miss
Iya,
Ati.
iya. Oh
Mungkin-
gitu ya.
Oke. Jadi ini
Satu lagi.
mau nunjukin how to insert voice like that.
Oh, video kelihatan nggak teman-teman? Aduh. Mana sih? Sebentar ya, sabar ya. Oke, bagaimana sih caranya? Oke, di sini ya. Di linknya boleh ambil yang di atas ini atau yang share di bawah situ. Di copy linknya. Copy, lalu kita masuk ke sini video. Oke. URL-nya di copy, bisa autoplay atau looping. Bedanya apa? Autoplay ini saat project kita nyala ya, terplay, dia akan terplay dengan sendirinya ya. Lalu kalau dia sudah habis, dia akan berhenti. Tapi kalau looping ini dia akan terus. Dia akan terus memutar terus gitu. Tapi harus diklik dulu. Diklik dulu baru dia akan memutar terus. Kalau kita tidak mengklik, maka dia akan berbunyi terus ya videonya ya. Oke, nah.
Berarti kalau misalnya voice itu, berarti dikecilin aja ya. Nih, saya ada suara.
Kalau ini untuk suara tidak bisa dibesarkan dan dikecilkan, itu masalahnya. Bisanya
Layarnya.
sekarang.
Karena kan tadi
layar.
YouTube, kan semuanya dari YouTube. Either dia suara atau video gitu kan dari YouTube semua. Berarti kalau cuman mau suaranya aja, ini kan terlihat nih layarnya. Dikecilin aja kali ya, Miss ya.
Oh, ini.
Triknya ya. Layar yang muncul. Disembunyiin ya. Jadi yang muncul adalah suaranya aja.
Ini triknya, buat dikasih tahu ya. Ada di size.
Oh,
ya.
gitu.
Size 0. Dia akan sembunyi.
Sembunyi dia.
Dia bukan hilang, tapi dia sembunyi. Lalu bagaimana mencarinya kembali? Ada di object list ya. Seperti yang Bu Ati bilang, object list ini sangat berguna buat kita. Terutama kalau objeknya itu tersembunyi. Dia ada nih di suatu tempat ya. Kecil sekali ya, kita nggak tahu. Nah, ini ada di sini YouTube nih. Nah, itu ada kan tandanya. Kalau mau mengembalikan, just give it size again 5. Wow, too big.
Ya karena kita mau ambil suaranya aja ya, jadi sembunyiin aja.
Sembunyikan saja. Oke. Ada lagi yang mau ditanyakan?
Aku udah.
Okay, what about you, Dasha? Probably we need to try themselves first, right, Miss Ati? Let us see.
Ya, boleh dicoba dulu. Nanti misalnya Dasha dan Davi kesulitan ya, boleh calling Bu Ati atau taruh aja projectnya di classroom tadi, kelas virtual class tadi.
Can we have the code? Is that this one, Miss? I already joined your class. Is that this one? This the code? Or probably it has the link, I think. We cannot hear your voice, Miss. Yeah, problem with the microphone, the sound. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, it's loading. All right. Okay, thank you so much, Miss Ati. Okay. We got a lot of pleasure here, get a lot of knowledge and some insight here. So probably later on that this kind of knowledge and skill going to help our students to do their project later on. But if any time that they have kind of problem, is it okay that we can contact you like that or chat like that? Or with like a consultation, private consultation like that? Is it okay? Right, it seems. Can you hear me, Miss Ati? I'm going to share this recording to you guys, okay? If it is Dasha, I'm going to give it to Miss Ati so you can rewatch because you were coming late, right? Okay. So that's why I'm going to share it later.
Okay.
Okay. It seems that Miss Ati is freezing. Thank you so much, guys. It's quite late here, 2:25, and also Davi has a course. All right. Thank you so much. You can leave now. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Dasa. Terus online-nya gimana? Kan ada orang lagi. Udah ya,